Hi, this is Tom Brady with Vintage American Realty. Today we're going to take a look at listing carts, which are pretty helpful for a variety of things. Okay, now I can just go over to listing carts over here on the left, listing carts. And I didn't log out properly like always, so it tells me that, no big deal. Okay, so you see a bunch of my listing carts. I have different ones for different reasons, but one that you should probably have and start is past sales. As soon as you get started, you can make one. And if I go to my past sales, of course, I don't update it, but if I did, I would have more. But anyway, add your past sales together, and then in that one cart, you can find them if you need them. And you could also make an export file if you had export to any kind of website that you want to have your past sales. Okay, now let's see how we would use listing cart practically. Okay, let's say that I am doing a search for someone that wants to buy in Comac. And they want Comac schools. And these people want a colonial. Now you would put more or less depending on what the parameters are. These people want at least a 4-bedroom, 2 full baths. If I put 1.5, that's a bath and a half. If I put 2, that's going to be 2 full baths. Okay. Now what else do I want? I want the listing price. The maximum they'll go is $600,000. Okay. Ooh, one listing, not too great. Okay, let's do submit. Okay, 18 Belmar Lane, Comac. Let's see. Colonial. This is the only colonial. Now, all right, so let's go back and let's change the criteria. Up here, we could change the criteria. Let's take out colonial. Okay, we don't have enough results. Okay, there we go. Now we have 7. Okay, so let's look through them. No, I don't like this one. And let's see, I like that one. That's a beautiful house. Okay, I don't like that one. I like that one. Okay, and you go through them and you check them, and now, okay, this is what we have. Then you go to narrow. Okay, and now you say, all right, you know what? I want to hold these in a cart for a buyer. I'm going to send them to him, but I also want to hold them. So I could create new, and let's see, his name is John Buyer. Okay, I'm going to create that cart. Now I have to find it over here. And there's John Buyer. I'm going to add those in there. Okay, so now say you're working with John Buyer for a long time. John calls you up with a house and you think you've shown it to him, but you're not sure. When you're looking with people for a long time, you might lose track sometimes. So I could just go to John Buyer's cart. Now I'm only going to have 2 things in here. I know that, but if I had other things, I could look at them. Okay, and there they are. So now I know I sent him those. That's what I sent him, or that's what I showed him, either one. Let me look and see if I could find one of my carts. Yeah. So this one, I used to do them by months. This is Chris Lawrence, August. Okay, let's see what I showed Chris in August. Okay, so in August of 2020, I showed this buyer 6 houses. So if he told me 2 months from now, I want to look at this house, I can look back and I can see I already showed that to you. Okay, so listing carts have a lot of various things you can do with them. Also, if you're going to do a CMA, you want to put a listing cart and then put what comparables you want to use so you have them in that cart, and you can name it whatever you want. Like if you look at my listing carts, I have them by address if they're near somewhere. And I wanted to run, usually that's going to be, I did CMAs, and those are the houses around it. Let's see, 3 Oakdale. All right, now that's just that house. So, but it has a lot of different uses. Listing cart is useful. You should learn to use it, and it will be rewarding. Thank you. Goodbye.